Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? A gracious good morning to you, good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It is Monday morning. It's August 5th and it is 2:39 in the a.m. And I am completely and utterly exhausted, y'all. It just seems like the weekends are long, but there's not enough time in the weekends. So thank God I have a ton of clothes and all that good stuff, because I have not done laundry in 3 weeks because there's always something to do that takes precedence over my laundry. And again, I'm thanking God for the clothes. I want to get into something that is becoming more and more a familiar topic with me for all you good Christian folks. And I'm using Christian with a small c this time, because I want to once again highlight how we like to say we're God-fearing people, but we don't fear God enough to respect our fellow man. We don't fear God enough to be decent human beings. I'm getting to it. Hold on. I saw something yesterday on TikTok that infuriated me, and I'm just tired of dealing with it. I'm going to share Saturday. I was hanging out with my sister, and we went to a restaurant. It was just my sister and I being seated. And as I began to sit down, the person at the table behind me immediately grabbed their purse and moved it. Now, I'm in the restaurant for the same reason that you're in the restaurant, to eat. I have no interest in your money. I have my own, or I would not have entered that restaurant. Hey, but you don't know that. But I'm asking you to assume that I'm in the restaurant for the same reason that you're in the restaurant. That was the first thing that kind of stuck with me, and I kind of filter and screen for those kind of behaviors. And you wonder why people get hostile. And it's like assumptions are made. And I want to say assumptions are made based on the color of skin. And I made an assumption as well. Now, you're sitting behind me at a whole different table. So, I'm assuming you had no reason to move your purse. That is my assumption. Your purse is not in my way if my back is to you. Okay? But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Now, the thing that infuriated me on TikTok was the same type of behavior, but I want to say a massive uptick of the behavior. And it's a lovely town called Virginia City, and it's in Nevada. Now, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Google it, because I know it's going to make some noise. There was an African-American gentleman in town asking people if they were registered to vote, and he was registering people. Now, he's recording, and another gentleman sitting in a lawn chair. I guess there was a car show, I need to say that, because there were some very nice vehicles parked along the roadway. And a gentleman sitting in a lawn chair mumbled that there was a hanging tree for people like this man registering people to vote. And the man heard it. And he asked him again what he said. And the man repeated it. And there was some back and forth. And the man said something about, or something to the effect that, I'm paraphrasing, mind you, the hanging tree was in the black man's backyard. Then he made another statement to the effect that he doesn't deal with trash, he burns it. And, there was some more back and forth where the African-American gentleman was asking him, well, why are you so hostile and treating me like this when I have not disrespected you? I didn't disrespect you until you disrespected me. Now, mind you, that's no cause to return tit for tat. But I could see the man's point. He felt offended and he was defending himself. Then the African American gentleman started asking people, the bystanders, why they were laughing, if they found this man humorous. And no one said anything. One man got up and walked away, turned his back and walked away. But he was smiling at the exchange and the comment about the hanging tree. Then another woman came out from the background somewhere, and the African American gentleman asked her about the situation. And she had a very condescending, I love you, you're my brother, while she kind of shooed him along, and he asked her not to touch him as she shooed him, and he continued to do so. Now, when the backlash hit from the video being posted, the particular institution that the woman had on her t-shirt claimed not to know any individuals involved in this situation. And the institution on this particular woman's t-shirt, she was the landlord of the property. Video taken inside the property had the bartender wearing a button on his vest that had a noose. And they showed more than one outfit, so that was his piece of jewelry, his jewelry choice, to highlight what we were dealing with. Now, the folks who were all videoed have subsequently deleted profiles and changed profile pics. It's too late, the video is posted. And from my understanding, police were notified and they said they would investigate, but the police were present during this exchange. So, Virginia City, Nevada, you're on the map. You're in the modern day Green Book. For those of you who don't know what the Green Book is, look it up. And people want to know why I'm always talking about race. It's because in certain states of privilege, other folks never had to. Other people didn't have to, I want to say, defend their humanity. And other people don't have to listen to constant baiting, tropes, condescension, and all other forms of veiled racism. And I want to say thinly veiled racism. And the thing that I want to say upsets me the most, and I'm really choosing my words carefully here, are the folks who I like to call liberal bigots. You know, the people who decry racism, but all their conversation has a level of bias because they refuse to educate themselves on the matters that they're attempting to discuss. These are the folks that want to tell you how to be whatever it is that you identify as because they read a book or this is how they see it. Can we please just stop and have those difficult conversations? They are difficult. And oftentimes they're upsetting. But you have to deconstruct. I mean, down to the foundation. And we've got to uproot the foundation of this stuff in order to rebuild healthy. Amen. And it's not going to happen overnight. And it's not going to happen globally. You know, but we can agree to do it. I've shared that one of my very dear friends is a Caucasian gentleman from the Deep South, from a seat of racism. And we've learned to have the hard conversations. We've learned to hear each other out. Amen. Let's just stop. But I want to say to Virginia City, Nevada, shame on you. And for the folks who are bold and brave attacking one individual, shame on you. See, that is the, I want to say, pack animal mindset of a racist. You're good together, and then you get cowardly when you get called on it.